Wait. We discussed about event quack. First, they mentioned an simple example about how to pronounce a sound. But it has multiple issues. Like, if they have multiple sound performed together, they just increase the volume of that and do nothing. The second one, if the request cannot be processed in aggregate. Also, it has separate threads will cause a breaking for the game. And the third one, if they might have issues about whether it could immediately when the event performed and the sound performed. And by that, they adding some dramatic calculation for that, and the pointers pointing to the memories. They have something max pendings and for loading that together, but they have issues because when they updated, it's all updated, so it might be crushed out. By serving that, they add something like the first in first out. They have the get next event that put the oldest event of the quack, and the oldest event will be the first one, and when the new one comes in, will go the last, and the first one out, the last one go ahead. They also do something like the ring buffers. It's kind of different. Ring buffers, instead of the person go up forward. Yes, it is. But different as when one memories, one sound goes to the first, and they could go the last. Originally, the tail is just plus. Right now, it's get the remainder for the max pendings. So it's kind of different. Also, they mention about the event and message. Event is more like the things happened before. So a message is what they happened was sent to the receivers. Message is more like what will happen in the futures. They all can do some multiple listener, but this one is more like the one person, one receivers. They also have something the single, board, and work. They all have different. Single is more like the first example we mentioned, just the one stuff do and implemented. This one broadcast is more like the observers that one event happened and they go those to multiple receivers, and the receivers receive it. But it has one issue is that multiple receivers might receive the useless information, so that will take more space. In order to get rid of that, you need to tell the receiver what should be received. And the work is multiple listeners, but each one only goes to one, and the one writer is one person rated it. It's also like the observer patterns, and this one is kind of different. It's more like the sound, so every part of the game can have the right to access it, but need to take care of the circles, because when everyone have a right to access it, they might just crush out of the order.